Hello everyone. Today we are going to be looking at volcanic hotspots. So in your Edmodo, go to the post that says volcanic hotspots. We have the link for the reading, we have the practice questions, and we have my email you can send your answers to. So let's take a look at hotspots. So the Hawaiian Islands formed from a hotspot beneath the Pacific Ocean. So the volcanoes, what's going to happen is they're going to erupt, the magma is going to cool. Over time, it is going to become an island. So what happens is eventually the plate is going to move, and then this process is going to repeat. It's going to erupt. The magma is going to cool, lava is going to cool, and it's going to form an island. So that's how it happens. The volcano erupts, the lava cools, and it forms an island, then the plate moves. So it does that a few times. So volcanic hotspots, so these are places that are like in the middle of a plate. They're not happening at plate boundaries. They're just happening at a spot on the plate. So hotspots are directly above a column of hot rock called a mantle plume. So mantle plumes are these things, they rise inside the mantle, and they're going to bring hot rock up toward the surface, up toward the crust, and then the rock is going to melt because now this mantle, because of it rising and it doesn't have all these layers of rock above it, there is a release of pressure. And remember, when we release pressure, we lower the melting point. So hotspots are more common within oceans, okay? And they're more common because ocean crust is thinner, so it's easier to melt. And as we said with the Hawaiian Islands, when the tectonic plates move, they can form a chain of volcanoes. All right, and we already described how Hawaii formed. And we're also going to look at the lavas, but more in the future. One of the types of lavas is pahoehoe. So the Hawaiian hotspot, it has been active for a long, long time. And the volcanoes of the Hawaiian Islands formed at this hotspot. Older volcanoes that formed at the hotspot, they eroded below sea level, and they're known as the Emperor Seamounts. All right. So I think, no, we have to go over hotspots within continents. So hotspots can be found within the continents, but they're not going to be as common as within oceanic crust, because continental crust is going to be a lot thicker than oceanic crust. So it's going to be, you're going to need a large mantle plume to be able to penetrate the continental crust. So eruptions from hotspots within continents, they're going to be rare, but when they happen, watch out because they are massive. So make sure that you finish your questions and turn them into me.